Welcome to the M1 Podcast. Enjoy.
I'm going to the top like Gunnar. I swear this winter's hot like summer. Call up Jelani, he's doing up Jummer. I'm more than blood, but he's still my brother.
Alright, welcome to the M1 Podcast. New week, new episode.
Woo!
We got a guest on today. She's been on before.
Yeah.
It was a while
A
ago.
long time ago.
If you remember, she was the what was the topic again? Light skin or something like that.
No, it's like black girls who hate on black men for being with other black with other girls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, black guys dating white girls and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your name?
Semi. Hi guys.
Look at that one actually.
Oh.
Probably because
Hello. Hi guys, my name is Semi.
tell us a bit more about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Semi. I have a bakery business.
Woo!
I have a YouTube
Wait,
channel.
put her.
Shout out to what? What's the shout out?
Semi's Kitchen, Bon's
Semi's Kitchen.
Bakery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear. Do I follow that?
I don't know.
I must do.
Oh, wow.
If I don't, then I will, innit? And
Okay. Obviously, it's your Bobby Daddy SK.
shout out to Pastor Mark.
Wait, what? Why?
Why not?
Oh, also, I went to London, innit? You know, I went to London, yeah. I was gonna wait till the podcast to say this.
Why?
But you have a fan? One of my mum's old friends' daughters. Friend's daughter watches the podcast and she says, just out of nowhere, she goes, Moses Penn, you know. I'm like,
Well, that's life, bro. That's life. This is the new life I live. This is the life I live now. Yeah. I delete my number. Everyone delete my number. You got it. Delete it.
So we got fans. You got fans. Oh, also,
No, I'm joking.
this is gonna go out probably next week, Tuesday, isn't it?
Probably.
Alright, so happy birthday to you. It's his birthday on Friday, innit? So what? Friday.
It was my
25th.
birthday.
So by the time, yeah. So by the time you see this, it's been his birthday already. So obviously, shout out.
Yeah, obviously my details will be probably.
Yeah, just send the money.
Yeah, it'll be in the description, so
So you
you're
know
gonna
what?
bless man anyway. She's very passionate on. What are you passionate on again? Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter and state. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about it again because we've done an episode
Bad times.
a while ago.
Yeah.
No, once.
Twice.
A while ago, but we're gonna go a bit into because a lot of things keep happening, more developments and stuff. The stuff keep coming in.
And they still matter.
Yeah.
End of the day, they
Yes,
still matter.
Black lives are still mattering, you know.
I mean,
Shite,
did you guys
man.
hear? I think this happened anyway. The person who killed George Floyd got murdered in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not happy. With
Wait,
this 'cause I'm
I
not-
heard,
Yes, I saw
but
that.
I heard it might be a fake story. So
I wasn't sure. It was just like a
It's
one-off
a-
in class and something.
it might be a
That's
fake
wild.
story.
That's wild. I mean, what did they expect? What did they expect?
Not surprised.
You put the guy who basically
Started.
started the whole movement
People
again.
in prison have morals, you know.
You know, it's
Yeah,
weird.
they do.
Like rapists get banned in
Rapists
prison.
on side,
Pedophiles-
like if you do anything.
How can man say I'll kill a man, but you raped a woman? Oh, that's rude. You can't do it. Shut up, man. You're the same.
So wait.
You're savage.
Before I say this, yeah, there's a girl behind the camera.
Yeah.
His voice. His voice is a guy behind the camera. It's not some crazy ghost or shit. To me, murder is like the worst crime.
It is, isn't it?
I don't understand why people like don't put murder above everything else. Like,
Murder is the worst thing you can do. You took somebody's life away.
but for some reason, snitching's considered worse.
Oh wait, so like, are you unconscious snitching?
Wait.
No, I'm saying that
Oh,
Wait,
it's
by-
murdering is worse than snitching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, but
But for
people
some
take
reason,
it- people hate on snitches more than
Wait, are
murderers.
you saying like the judiciary system or like the
No, I
day-to-day
feel like
people?
man them.
People.
Oh, of course, Mandem's gonna hate on it because it's like protecting themselves, isn't it?
But how you killing
I was murdering,
No,
stealing,
no,
and
it's
terrorist
not.
murder.
Murder is justified through warfare.
Huh?
No, not
But
on
fuck
the
about
road.
that.
Not on the road.
Oh, no.
Like,
No,
not
on the
necessarily.
road.
obviously, murder is like worse than snitching, but in their mindset, it's snitching is worse than murder because
That's
it's like
ridiculous.
them. I'm not
I'm
encouraging.
sorry,
it.
man. Them. That's
I
ridiculous.
can understand someone's logic, but not agree with it.
Also, if you
You
hate
know how
people
flawed
snitching,
it is, but yeah.
if you hate people snitching, stop doing illegal shit. Simple. Don't want someone
Yeah, it's
snitching.
that simple.
dickhead.
I mean, I'm definitely not encouraging
Get a
snitching.
job,
Definitely
get a
not
job,
encouraging.
get a
You know
job.
Again, still off topic. I saw a little podcast, well, some of a podcast that 6ix9ine did, and the thing is, I've seen him talk about this snitching thing multiple times. Oh God, people need to understand. Listen, I don't like his music, but he makes a lot of sense. Fam, you can't expect this guy to be snitching is dumb. The
No.
whole rule about you can't snitch is dumb.
The reason why people get on 6ix9ine is the fact that he talks about it. That's why. He did it, and
Well,
he
has to
came
own it.
out,
Come
and
on, come on.
he
First
did
of
it,
all,
and he came out, and he made it.
Fam, we were all calling him a snitch before he came out, so he has to own it. It's like
No,
if
you
someone
don't
makes
have
fun of
to own
something that you also own it. Wait,
If I've done something that I know everyone is not even I know everyone. I know it is wrong in general.
Should he just stay and like feel bad the whole time? Fuck off, nah.
So you want to go out there and be like, yeah, I'm a snitch.
Yes, enjoy your life and what, man?
Wow.
People are mad because he came out of jail and he's still doing well. That's the real reason. Let's be honest. People are
doing
pissed.
well. He
People are
is
pissed.
about to go broke.
No,
He's
his
about
album
to
sales
go.
were dead, but do you know why? He's blackballed by the industry. Realistically, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of
Yes,
reasons
his
why he's black. Huh?
I did, and it was there.
No, I didn't do it because I like his music. But let's be honest, the reason why his album did terrible is because he's blackballed by the
Well,
industry.
because he's a trend. He's literally a trend. Trends never last.
But how was he lasted this long?
What do you mean last?
Before jail, the things he was doing from Cuba. No, not Cuba. What's the first one? What's the first one that he did? Well, not the first one, but Gummo. That's it. Not Cuba. Gummo and all them things.
So you honestly thought 6ix9ine will last?
I think he will last for a while.
Well, he won't last as in like long term, as in like the numbers that he's doing. Other people who are making them numbers will last. He will not last because he's just a trend. Eventually, he's gonna go broke. He's not gonna afford security,
you know what?
and he's gonna get killed.
Maybe he will, but the fact is, people need to stop this agenda against it. So yeah, I understand if you're in and I don't think everything he did is right. Obviously,
Obviously not.
but I'm saying you got to understand why he did it. Because why the hell would he not? Especially in the things that happened to him. I'm not saying snitching is cool, like in every scenario, but in that scenario, I can't be mad at him. If you're mad, shut up, man. Why do you care?
Anyway, back to topic here. We were talking before about
Black.
about how black people should be repaid or recompensated.
No, I made a comment earlier that I think we need to get reparations. And then these guys said, obviously,
No.
Yeah, they said it's dumb because people spend money dumbly and like stupidly, and I agree with that. People would definitely spend it stupidly, but I don't think it removes from the responsibility of the people who has put in this position to still do something about it.
Nobody said that.
Okay,
Nobody
okay.
said that.
No,
They shouldn't do
I'm
anything
not saying
about it. I'm just saying you shouldn't get repaid.
Cool, but I'm saying, what are they going to do about it though? Because what we want is justice.
I told you
but they didn't do that.
already
Okay.
what they should do.
I'm gonna say this. I do not believe that white people are ever going to save black people from what we perceive as racism and all the struggles that we're going
I
through.
agree.
They're just not, because they took black people from Africa to America, some people in the UK or wherever else in the world, for financial purposes. No one, most people don't do this, when you walk past the street, you see that homeless person with this sign telling you their life story and why you should help them. No one gives the homeless person the £10, £20 in the purse. They look for the change and they gather it up. And they give it to that person.
They ask for the change. I start asking for the notes, man.
Even. So then, I don't know why people then think white people are going to help us. They're just not.
No, I don't think they're
not.
going to
And
help us.
I think black people, you were saying you want that thing.
No.
It's their responsibility.
Yeah, it's a responsibility. It doesn't mean that they want to help it. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's responsibility, whether you like it or not, you need to do it. You have to do it.
No, the thing is,
They
you can't
need to,
force them.
but they
will
have
not
to.
be doing it.
Fam,
They won't.
I told you on the way on the bus.
Yeah.
The reason why those men that got charged for joint fraud murder is majorly down to the destruction of all these things they did. I'm not. I've said before in the old
So how
I
many?
don't like the rioting. I don't like the rioting, but the fact is, it did get them results. Whether or not they want to do it or not, I don't care. As long as they do it, I don't care whether they want to or not.
I get
Just do
that.
it.
So with every black person that gets killed, how many are we going to be protesting every single day for the rest of our lives?
No.
No. Cool.
You said progress doesn't solve anything.
It doesn't solve
Yes,
anything.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
It got that guy in prison, right? And then he allegedly is now dead.
Alright,
It might not. No. All right. Who? Rest in no peace. No peace for you.
But here's the
If
thing:
he's dead.
is
Rest
it
in
with every
paradise,
single
Alan.
person
Shut up, right?
that gets murdered by the police that every single time we're gonna have to go protesting for like 2
We're not
months?
protesting for each person. We're
No,
protesting
but,
for
that,
the
but, that,
whole
but, that,
idea.
but that's essentially what it's done, because at least so far what we're seeing now is protesting got him in prison. It just got this specific case sorted.
Obviously,
And people have been protesting since the 60s. They saw your grandmother's protest and her posters.
I know.
And you're still protesting.
I didn't say the
It's
protest.
been a whole 2 generations.
I said the protest didn't do that. I said the riots did, not the protesting.
The
riots did.
riots back
Did.
in the day.
No,
And then they came back with
yeah.
incentives to get the fathers out.
So
Please.
do you think it's right that people are, because obviously not right now, but the past couple of weeks or months, the main protest I've seen a lot of people doing is the whole Breonna Taylor thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that's right that they should be protesting for one person, or should the main focus be on like a broader scale? Should it be on like police reform?
Yeah.
I
Is it
think
good
we
thing
need
that-
to start having more active ways of dealing with the problem. I do understand the ritual of protesting because people need it. They need to go outside and, you know, exercise their frustration and find other black people that are suffering like them, and they can all feel sad for a day and just, you know, go in that camaraderie. I get it. It's a ritual and you have to do it for your like emotional well-being. But in the grand scheme of things and actually changing things for people, I don't really see that doing anything significant because they've done it for the last how many years and you are still doing it. So clearly it's not working. Can we try something else?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, see, I don't know what else we can.
Oh,
Fight.
and here,
Steal.
here is where I've come to.
Destroy.
Here's where I've come to like my kind of, I guess, attempts to understand the situation and some things I think that we can do. So first of all, we need to just get this whole idea that white people are going to come and save us because they're not.
They're not.
Okay, they're not. Just put that in the bin.
They'll leave you
When
to
you're
that.
protesting, if you want to protest, to go and meet other black people and network
Socialize.
and socialize. But this whole idea that it is going to change something, I am so sorry. They saw the last poster and they didn't. You walk past that homeless person, you gave him the change. If you came home and you saw him in front of your house, you'd be screaming. So let's not. We're all people here and we know how we react. Some of us are nice, some of us are not. And that's just the bottom
If
line.
the homeless person was loud though, I might have to
It's just
give him a nice 20.
Yo, you're actually dumb. That's dumb.
But it's just the point. And I think some of the other issues that are affecting the black community is just, it's not just police brutality. I mean, it happens more in America than I'd say maybe it happens here in the UK, or maybe it's not that much published by the media. But I think there are other things like the absence of fathers in the homes, which increases like the rate of the child going into prison, illiteracy, like there's a lot of other things that it impacts. And I think
That's just for guys, isn't it?
that's just for guys. And women have to, because I watched this thing actually, but I remember I'll tell you to like link it or something down below in the description. And it's about this guy, I think he's like a professor or something, and he was doing a talk in the 70s about the issues that are affecting like the black community as a whole. And it was saying in some ways they're active people who are involved and they're passive people that are involved. And it was like people in the black community, us, we are passive in our own oppression. For example, let's say there's a child who's eloquent and likes to read and is really smart, and then she goes to school and then all her black friends are saying, why are you acting white?
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
That's
true.
that.
That's true.
And then there's also another thing of teachers not understanding like black culture or black boy culture, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you go and then your teacher's trying to tell you that who you are as a person is wrong
Yeah.
in terms of like your culture and what you are as a black person. And I think it is on black people to empower black people and fix black issues. Because when in any other scenario, if something happens to you and you're going to therapy, it is you in therapy, not you and the person who caused the problem in therapy with you.
Unless it's a
It
man,
is you.
right?
No, most of the time, except to your husband, most of the time it is you.
Yeah, that's facts.
It is mostly just you. If let's say parents did something to you, your therapist will tell you, oh, right, do you want to cut them off? What do you want to do? But it is you that has to fix the problem someone has put on your life. It's up on you.
Yes, but that's not fair.
It's not fair, but it is. It is wrong.
Wow.
Life isn't fair.
Yeah, life
It is
different.
rather you
But
sit
if
down
that
and you
comes to make
stew
it-
in the oppression,
Finish first.
or you stand up and do something. You stew in your oppression and accept it, or you actually start doing something. But this whole idea that white people are going to come save us, please toss
Okay.
that out the window.
Yeah, I agree. Why I'm gonna say this, but you saying it's our responsibility, I feel like it's nonsense. They
It's
put
hard.
us
Hey,
in
let's-
this,
one at a
they
time,
put
man.
us in this position. I'm sorry, my ancestors didn't put me in this position. My ancestors,
So-
they are the reason why it's harder for us to do certain things.
It's awful.
She said that black people sold over black people.
I don't know, did it? I made it.
But that's like saying black and black crime.
You know when Kanye made the statement about people, I made statements like, yeah, black people did sell each other.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
No,
I
we
know
started it.
Yeah.
I know that. But I'm
Still doing
saying
it
we didn't
now.
do this to ourselves. We didn't do where we are right now. What I'm talking about. We didn't do this to ourselves. We didn't do this to out of this level. Okay, colonization. Isn't it colonization? Either way.
Colonization.
Either way. Yeah, and slavery. We didn't do that to ourselves.
Oh,
The
colonialism.
white
There's colonialism as well.
Yeah.
yeah. Fact is, we didn't do this to ourselves, so we can't keep. Yes, there's so much we need to do as in our community. There's a lot we need to do, but we can't lift the burden over white Us not white people, I'm saying, but the people that did it in the beginning, the white people who did it in the beginning, because they are the reason why we're here. They're the reason why we struggle.
Well,
They're the reasons why our countries are still struggling and they can barely recover. They're the main reason. Yes, our leaders have been dog shit for years, but the main reason why is because we have our things stolen and they're still being stolen. We're being bullied for our stuff because we don't have the equipment they have to do things. Do you think if the things were equal and you had the same technology, they could ever try to take things up?
Listen.
It's not our responsibility.
Let me say
to the
something.
full level like that.
Let me say something. Yeah, that makes sense. But main thing you have to understand is that the same way how, like you were saying before we were recording, that us black people, we're not the same as our elders who
went through that stuff.
The same way how white people now are not the same as their elders who did
that's
it.
fine.
So for us to expect, we can say, yeah, we want you to, but for us to expect them to take what they've been born into and to just give it back to us, I think that's just an impossible expectation. That's like you being born into a rich family and then somebody else who's born to a poor family expecting you to just share your wealth with them because we were both born in the same life. No.
And
you can't.
I'm not expecting, but I'm saying they
saying that you should, which means you
also check this. What they're doing is not gonna kill them. It's literally just me. If you're out there and as a white person and you believe that our lives are equal and that we deserve equal amount of everything,
name one
you
thing
would
that
do
they
it.
can do.
Huh?
Name one thing they can do.
What do you mean?
Name one thing they can do. A white person.
The authorities, because the authorities are headed by white.
So you're not saying.
No.
Okay. So you're saying.
I don't mean civilians. I mean the authorities who are white.
Okay.
The authorities. People can't do anything for us. They can't do anything. Mm-hmm. The authorities govern us. The government governs everything we do. So they have power over us.
So what policies would you want in place that would help black people?
First of all, obviously, we're in England, we're not American. But say, I feel like this is a word I promise. In America, it's harder to be a teacher in America than to be a police officer. That's dumb. It needs to be harder to be a police officer. They need to be like watched and supervised, and there needs to be out of them at all times. They need to, everywhere. As I said, it's a word I think everywhere. Okay. There needs to be an eye on everything they do. And when they do something that's messed up that we see, please discipline them. Do something about it because they just let them keep going. They keep working. The people who killed Elijah McCain are still there. They're still working. They're still out there.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. It's very controversial. I know in some cases, some of the people who have been killed recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna rattle. Yeah, a lot of people have been killed recently. Now, because you've committed an offense or because of the content of your character does not mean you should be killed.
Obviously, yes.
On the road for whatever reason.
Yeah, you should never be killed.
Now, all I can say is, in terms of dealing with black people as they stand right now, it's not a one-size-fits-all type prescription for the situation. Different people are at different stages, and different people need different things. And especially with this is why I really struggle to pick Conservative or Labour in the UK because...
Labour all the way.
No, I don't. Because Labour is really... They're pretty much just encouraging the welfare state. They're encouraging dependency on welfare. They're encouraging the lack of skill. No, there's sympathy and then there's helping. I'm not going to give you money to sit on your ass all day. I mean, not all of them sit on their ass all day. I'm going to equip you. I don't have any problem paying taxes for people who physically can't work.
So you're saying like the requirements for like... welfare benefits, whatever, should be changed.
Yeah. No, I think the thing is, it needs to be a gradual process. Here's why I'm not a Conservative or Labour. Conservative wants to come in and let you just snipe everything out in one night. And you can't do that because people are going to start dying from starvation. We can't do that. And I can't be Labour either because they just want to just give everything to everybody. Everybody just be happy. No, we can't do that. It needs to be.
Yeah, some people are just lazy.
It's almost a period of time because I was saying to my cousin, I wish we had a dictatorship, but it's not like that. It's more of we need a long period of time to fix this issue because what the problem is, we all vote for a new MP like our constituency or whatever, but then every 5 years or so, then we get a new person who has new policies. And then a new person who has new policies and different things. And then you end up having people coming in and what they're doing is literally counteracting everything the last person's just done. So we don't really see any progress that way because people are literally coming and as soon as someone does something, someone's like, no, I don't like this. I wish we had this, probably couldn't have this. But have it in a situation where we had someone who came in for a long period of time, voted in at least by landslide by the majority of the people, and it's agreed this person is coming in for a purpose. I am coming in to change the situations of people. I don't understand why working class white people are on benefits. I don't get it. I get the immigrant person coming into this country to be in a situation where they don't have financial stability. But for someone who has lived here their whole entire lives, their generations have been here, I do not understand, especially the way Britain is such a great country as it has been and colonized so many places in the world. Why is it that someone who has been here for so many years, ancestor-wise, is poor to the extent of being on benefits and it's not due to like disabilities or something? There's an issue of capitalism going on, but that needs to change. It needs to change across the board.
Yeah.
The poor people, the poor white people, the poor black people, everything needs to get fixed. But they
That's
don't
true.
do that.
You know what? I agree with that. I forgot what the point what I said earlier though, because you went on a tangent. I can't lie. Anyway, I was talking about because earlier I said, you were saying that about the people that were gotten. Obviously, they were not perfect human beings because on the way here on the bus when we were getting, she said that obviously no one deserves to be killed. Outright, no one deserves to. I don't care if you're guilty. You don't deserve to be killed by anybody. But you're saying that the people that they did kill, like George Floyd, he's been to prison many times, blah blah blah. But and I mentioned this, Breonna Taylor sitting in her living room, Tamir Rice playing with a toy gun, Elijah McCain,
Ahmaud Arbery. Oh, what's his name?
Ahmaud Arbery, jogging.
The original I Can't Breathe.
Yes, see, a lot of these people they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Look at the white kids.
Oh wait! You were saying that he.
I'm not saying it's justified.
No, it's not justified. She's saying that. She was saying there were no saints, basically.
Not to say it's not.
They shouldn't be killed. Don't worry.
It's like that. Their death is permissible because of the type of people they've been. I think it's with, I guess, black people dying in the hands of police in that manner. I think that one it really does not have anything to do with the black person to fix that kind of issue. That's more to do with white people. And like the police institution.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
It's nothing on the black person. But then all I can say, but then the thing is when you have,
that's what I'm saying.
I think I don't know, but sometimes I know with some of these people in America, it's almost as though they brought up feeling like, they are oppressed, but feeling that they are in the land that they live in, they almost have to be very cautious all the time. Basically, they're always cautious. And the thing of, you see some of them and they're saying, they were resisting arrest, that's why they killed them.
That's stupid.
Maybe, I've never been in that situation, so I don't understand.
I will
resist. Don't resist and just
no.
It, because from the way we've understood things to go is as soon as you start resisting is when things escalate.
That's not true.
No,
even when you don't resist.
I know. Sandra Bland died in the prison cell on her own. I know, but
Breonna Taylor doesn't even arrested.
I think you broke into her house. Wasn't
they're looking for someone else.
See, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, because I see a lot of comments on the when something happens, I wish someone could just don't resist arrest and it will happen. Nonsense. Do you know why? Why? You don't need to kill me if you're resisting. There's 6 of you, man. Realistically, you've got me. You've got me. You've got me. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. Just slash me, punch me. At least hit me.
Hit me. They're
me
such cowards as well. They're such cowards. Also, I think, you know how in here, the police don't carry guns? They should implement it in America. They shouldn't carry guns. Use your, even...
No, I don't, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that one.
They shouldn't, so you think they need to carry guns?
Yes, because have you seen the amount of people civil...
Actually, true.
No, in America, there is enough guns for each person to have like 2 guns each or some crazy statistic like that.
Good point.
And you're saying they shouldn't have weapons.
No, good point, because I forgot this. The civilians also have weapons, so that's
like an 18-year-old can have an AR-15,
and some states allow you to just walk around with it.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, the police system needs to be fixed. It needs to be harder to be a policeman. All right, it needs to be harder. And please, because when the protests were happening, they were shooting them with the thingy. Rubber bullets. What's stopping you from using that if you have to? For people that have weapons, because some say, he might have a weapon. Okay, use that. That will stop him. It won't kill him, but at least it will stop him. But they don't want to stop you. They want to kill you. They want to kill you. How are you gonna put 7 bullets in somebody's back if you don't want to kill them? If you want to stop somebody, even if worst comes to worst and they have a weapon against you, shoot their leg.
I say,
stop them, not kill them. Stop them. Firstly, Black Lives Matter is not a political statement. It's basic human rights. I want to live. I don't want to be killed because I'm black. It's not a political statement. Okay, this came after I found out about the diversity thing where people were outraged that diversity did a dance about Black Lives Matter. If you're outraged, you're racist, mate. you're racist. Yes, clap for yourself. You're racist. I don't care. How if a dancer's annoying you because you can't enjoy a nice family night with your family. People like Dalu, like me, are going through that, and you think you just want they want to be oblivious to what's going on. You can't be oblivious. We're gonna shove it in your face so you know what we're going through. All right, cool. The government, stop doing stupid gestures that mean nothing. Because we're not asking for you to change songs and change buildings. We're asking for justice. I don't understand this nonsense of
like clapping for the NHS.
Literally, shut up, man. We don't want no clap. We don't want nothing. Please, people deserve actual things. Don't just do stupid things and just keep telling them, oh, this like we're with you. No. Stupid. Stop telling black people how to feel about racism. If you're white, shut up. If you don't want to get educated, and all you're going to tell me is how I should react, shut up, please, because you're not me. You don't go through what I do. I was telling you today, when I walk around and like it's dark and I see an old white woman, I have to smile. Or else I'm worried she might see me as a threat. I have to smile. You don't have to do that. You don't have to worry about things. When I see police things around in neighborhood, I don't go to certain areas because of things that could happen there. Please, you don't have to do that because you're white. You're not being hunted down because of your color. So don't tell me how to feel about racism. If you're not racist, good. Keep doing that. But don't tell me how to feel about it. England, these places don't teach you the real history. Did you know that they had concentration camps in Kenya like less than 50 years ago? But they don't tell you about these things.
Actually, just because you said that, I feel like I have to say this. Just about the education and history thing. Okay, so my opinion is a bit different from yours. I do not think it is good for a black child growing up to be informed as to how much they are a victim in society and how less than they are in life and how hard it is going to be.
It can mess them up.
It can mess them up. Because when you moved here, did you feel as though you were black?
No. I didn't know slavery was until you're 8.
You don't know anything.
I moved here.
For example, I did primary school in Niger, and I remember there was like I think it was like social studies, like textbook or something, one of those type stuff. I remember literally just one page on transatlantic slave, and one time it's really just all taken. Like literally, there was a picture of like arrows, obviously, and it was just about taking goods from Africa to America and Britain and the rest, and like people were like part of this stuff, but. Now, for example, in America, when they grow up, obviously it's around them. The parents know, everyone knows. They have what's it called? Black History Month in February, all the time, whatever. Growing up, they're reminded constantly, this is who you are. This is who you would have been. This is who you are supposed to be.
Okay. Hey, you don't think it's right that she...
I don't think it's right, because for example, when they had that history, so they had the history of slavery that came with racism, rape, all kinds of stuff, like experimenting on humans, all that hot mess. In Africa, they had the same thing, maybe not to the same degree, but they had aspects of those things. But the thing is, when you see young black Africans growing up in Africa, they are not aware of this whole identity of being a victim. It's a thing that you learn in the West. When I see my friends who are international students who've just come for uni in the UK, they don't have this approach to white people and people around them in a way as though they have to be cautious or they're very free to everyone like they're friends with. They don't feel like victims, and it changes the way they interact with people and the way they perceive life until people start literally banging it into your head. You're a victim. You're a this. I'm a this and a that and a blur.
Obviously,
no, I don't think
you don't think it should be confident.
I don't. Obviously, it should be known. It should be known.
Are we not
but
victims?
it should not. No, I'm not a victim. Please, I'm not going into that self-fulfilling prophecy nonsense. I'm not doing it. Watch in a couple years and you see that actually second, third generation African descent boys are going to be like Jamaican boys. Just watch it. Wow. Just watch. Watch. I'm sorry, I had to drop it. Watch it.
Listen. I get what you're saying, yeah, but you know those kids, 5-year-olds who are, even if they're not being told about, their dad just got taken. Their uncle got shot. They see it around them. It's not that. That's what I'm saying. So as a black person, this is what we have to live with.
Can I ask why did their uncle get taken? Is this the UK or
anywhere? I tell you, this racism thing is a worldwide issue.
I know, but it affects
America.
It affects us differently. And when you say in America, it's easy because people
England.
die there more than
England. Their uncle got bagged for something stupid.
What was something stupid?
I don't know. You're getting a bit too carried.
No.
But I'm saying we experience.
Is it Listen,
Mark
but-
Duggan got
No,
shot.
check this.
I'm not
Check
talking
this.
about like situations of innocent people.
Oh.
In innocent
No, but
situations.
I'm talking about innocent people.
You're talking about because you're saying uncle got bagged. Bagged for what?
Okay, no, let me make it even simpler. You're in a car with your uncle. You get stopped
Yeah.
because they think your uncle's a thief who stole the car
Yes.
because that car's nice.
Mm-hmm.
From that moment, you've already learned that they think of
Yes.
you differently.
Mhm.
So it's not our fault. It's the fault of the people who
Yeah.
are being racist to us.
Mhm.
Because then you don't have to tell the kid.
I
My
know-
mom never
I know
talked to me about
I know
racism.
it's hard.
I know because of what I
Yeah,
experienced.
I know it's hard as a young child, but at some point when you're growing
You're
up,
gonna
you have
experience it.
to decide: am I going to let that be my identity, or
Of
am I
course
going
not.
to be someone
Yeah.
else?
Of course
At
not.
some point, you have
But
to.
you have
do
to.
it.
But you have. Yeah, I'm not saying just because just because we're
'Cause I-
victims means that we can't do anything
Yeah,
about it. But the fact is, it did happen to us.
It did.
It still happens to us.
Yeah.
So we can't pretend as if it doesn't. It does.
No, it
but we
does.
can move past
It
it. We're
does,
all
but
doing
you
well.
must. But you must move past it.
No, we
you
have to,
must.
of
You
course.
must. You have because when you talk about
We
uncle getting
move.
back, he's almost as if he starts like saying, oh, for example, because you have these situations where the elder in the family or what uncle or cousin is involved in whatever drug mess is involved in. It is unfortunate that he got shot or killed or whatever. Could you have just not gotten into it in the first place?
No,
Could you have
obviously
just
there's
not gotten involved in
No,
drugs?
there's things like that. No, I'm
No,
saying.
because I know it's hard, but drugs cannot be
No,
from our
it's
culture.
not hard. It's not hard.
Our
Don't
culture
do
cannot
drugs.
be drugs.
Yeah,
Because
it's
now
not.
it's as if we can't talk about drugs in a way as though it's wrong, as if, oh my god, it's part of who we are.
Eh? Drugs are
No,
wrong, you know.
it is wrong because
No,
we can't be protecting it. I know people go into it because they feel as though they don't
People
have
protect
they don't
drugs.
have opportunities in life that they could venture into.
No.
But please,
Quickly, if that's your mindset, if you think you can't do people who do drug
it's like
dealing
easier way.
or people who do OnlyFans and stuff like that, you're stupid. You are stupid if you don't. That means you have so little substance that you have to go through those lengths to make money.
No, but
Educate
no,
yourself.
Sam. The thing is, you're saying this, but we know a bunch of people who are our age growing up who were shot in or doing weed and all that stuff.
Do better.
Did you need to do it? Because there were people our age who actually died because they were involved in stuff like this. Can we talk about that? Because people we know who died for those
don't
reasons,
get
who
into
died
these
because
things.
of those reasons.
Exactly.
But the thing is,
Don't get
you
involved.
can talk all that, but at the end of the day, it's very, 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 very easy to say. But if you're actually in that life, you
Don't be in that life. What do you mean?
That's very.
You're not born a drug dealer. You get into it.
No. When I
Don't
say
get
into that life, I don't mean into it being a drug dealer, obviously. I mean into that environment whereas in every single person around you. I know you're gonna say, oh, but don't copy them, but every single person around you is doing it. Your family is doing it. That's stupid.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that, and that's I feel like
You just don't know. End of the day, you don't know.
Almost all my friends do drugs or stuff.
No, they don't.
I don't. No.
No.
I'll
But
be
the
honest,
thing is,
all my friends
Sam,
don't.
that's you. That's different. You can't expect everybody to be
Oh,
you.
you sure.
And that's it. No, you
Oh,
can't.
so
You
dumb.
can't. And
I
that's
think that's
listen,
dumb.
here's what I'm saying with the black community. If you want to go,
Oh, that's dumb. You
outside-
can't say to someone, use your head. You don't know the situation that person's in.
I
You
don't
can't.
know, fam. How? Okay, listen.
What?
I can't work. How? If you can work, you have no excuse. You have no excuse as to why you're not trying. At least try.
Yeah.
Let me say
Try.
something. You
Try.
You
People
say
who you've given up.
You say you're
doing something illegal.
involved in life, but you're not because your family and the people you're around are not exactly in that life.
What
You
you-
can't say your family. You're
Obviously, yeah. My family don't do drugs and
you
stuff.
don't
like
chill with people who chill people who smoke weed around you. Around you.
that. Not anymore. Not anymore.
So you know.
I don't. I used to.
You're not around
No,
that life.
You're not.
It's
You're not.
different.
You're not in that life. Let's be honest. You're not. In that
I'm
life.
not in a life.
Exactly.
Of drugs.
No, not drug. I mean, like in that life, as in like the people who are around you every day are doing those things.
Not
You're
every day,
not
no,
in
no.
that life.
No,
No,
no.
you're not in that life. That's just it.
I used to be.
You're not in that life. You're not on road. You're not on road. You're not anywhere in that life.
Wait. You don't have to be on road to be doing drugs.
No, not necessarily to be on drugs. Anyone can be on drugs. You have posh white guys on drugs.
Exactly,
That's what I'm
you
saying
said
people who
smoking around you. You said smoking.
not smoking, but selling drugs,
Selling-
smoking,
No,
all of that
I'm not
stuff.
around
You're
no
not
drug
in that
dealers.
life. You're
Yes.
not in that life.
But
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying-
make it that you're not in that life. Your family's not in
So-
that life. The people you're
So I
you're
can't say
around
anything
are
about
not-
it.
No, it's
So
a
you,
harder
the part I'm
access
trying to
for
say.
you to go there. You
No,
have
no.
to go out of your way to become a drug dealer. Whereas for someone else, it is literally just
That
like-
is their life. That's
Fine.
second nature.
Listen, as we grow up, okay, it's cool saying that this is all I know, but this is never gonna be all you know because you see.
Nah,
Wait,
no,
if you
no.
have a phone, you have a TV, you see that there's
No,
other lives.
no,
You
no,
can have a
no,
different
no,
life.
no,
You can't tell me all I could do was drugs.
Sam,
If all you can do is drugs,
I
you're
agree with you, but I
useless.
disagree with you. I agree with you, but I disagree with you.
That's
It's-
dumb. I don't
Because
know.
if
Doesn't
someone
make
who's
sense.
grown up in that environment, that is all they know. They can see other things, but you don't know how to get there. For example, let's say now, someone who's maybe, I don't know, went to like, I don't know, average school, to no school even teaches this, but no one in your family is an entrepreneur. No one around you does business. Everyone has a 9 to 5 struggling to pay the rent or whatever. And then let's say you have a business idea and you want to set it up, but you literally do not know what to do. You don't know what to do. You can research, because I do that. You can research and you just don't even know. Do I call a copyright, like an intellectual property lawyer first? Or do I get someone to make it first? What do I do? What do I do first? Exactly. Some people have to take it upon themselves to actually go out into those communities and actually help those people. You cannot tell someone, just help yourself. Just find the way.
Do you know why?
Just do it.
There's advice bureaus everywhere. You can go and actually get help. Please stop sitting on your ass and making excuses.
It's a 15-year-old
You're 15.
that's going to go out and just
If you're 15, focus on school and your education. What do you mean? What are you worrying about at 15?
Focus on the school that nobody wants to go to.
What are you worrying about at 15? Finish your education. Finish your education. Why do you care about money at 15?
Do you know how kids are living nowadays? About why you not worried about
finish your education?
Let me tell you. So, for example, it's like own clothes day or whatever you called it in high school. We had to be your own.
Yeah,
non-uniform day. That one. So now everyone's coming in with their Nikes and their BlackBerry phones back in the day, and slash iPhone or whatever else they were on. Yeah.
Nowadays it's just designer.
It's designer. It's everything dripping Supreme. But your mum literally cannot pay the rent.
Don't care. Just don't care about it. Don't be stupid.
Yes. But then everyone comes in and then they're laughing at you with your shoes that are not designer. You're
basically saying that kids who get bullied should just forget about it. That's basically what you're saying. So you think that? Yes, you are.
Because we're like slightly grown up, we see the world as big as it is. For someone who's 15, their whole world is their high school. That is their world. For us, we see the rest of the world. That is their world. So for something that you're looking back on and you're seeing it as minuscule, for them it was everything.
You're the same person who said that people shouldn't be we shouldn't talk about drugs like it's like it's not a bad thing. But you're basically saying that
I'm not making an excuse.
Because you're saying that because you said
I am not making an excuse. I can understand the pain behind I can understand the motivation
behind becoming a drug dealer.
Yes, I understand the motivation. Do I agree? I understand the need to want to find.
Yeah, no, we all know that though. But I'm saying we shouldn't be talking about it like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. They couldn't know.
Don't do it. Acknowledging the pain does not mean I am accepting the way they're choosing to find a solution to the problem. Because I can acknowledge what's going on at the back of the situation does not mean I'm happy with them going out on the road and possibly dying because of it.
The thing is, like you said, the one thing no one's saying I agree. I would tell every single person I know usually shots to stop shotting. That's common sense. Go and get a job. Go do something else in your life that can provide you legal finance. But the point that I'm saying is, you're talking like man who was shot in and whatever are doing it because of why not? But doing it because of like, oh, that's just one of the choices that they pick. No, you're the one that's just one of the choices that they pick. That was the choice that they can pick. They've gone through school. They've gone through school. Everyone around them, all the people. No other choice but listen, no. Did I say that? Did I say that? I said
you said that's the choice.
No, I said you're talking like that's the one of the choices that they pick. I'm saying that. When you go through school, all the people you look up to, your elders, your family members, you see that people around you, everyone's got money, all the other kids have got phones and they're dripping designer. You want to have, obviously you're younger, you're impressionable, you want to have money as well. So, and you know that at that age, it's not exactly easy to get money. Let's be honest, it's not easy to get money. Yeah, so obviously, a lot of kids, not even kids, even people who are like 18 plus, whatever, you're gonna look to find money from people who you are around. People who you are around, people who are your role model, people who you look up to.
Grow too fast.
No, but
that's another conversation. But I'm just saying that. I'm saying that if you're born into that life, you can't tell someone just leave that life.
No, but
it's common sense. You can't.
A couple of things. You mentioned the thing about not uniform. I understand. Obviously, yeah, it's not fun if somebody laughs at you because you're wearing Primark shoes. I wear Primark shoes all through high school. I can't lie. I didn't get laughed at. Everyone thought my clothes were nice. No one.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. When you were at school, no. But the fact is, yeah. I'm not saying that I don't understand why they do it. I understand. I'm not stupid.
You're saying that they should just not do it. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Do you know why? Wait. Pause. See,
they just not do it.
That attitude is what doesn't help because you're justifying why. No matter how hard it is. No matter how hard it is, there is always a better solution.
What's the better solution?
Than doing drugs.
What's the better solution?
Education. Find an actual job.
When you're 15.
Huh?
When you're 15.
15, focus on your youth and you work to get you to a better place so they can get a better job.
Telling kids
Don't
to
you think
focus on
uni
education.
and focusing on that's going to get you further
You
in
think
life?
15-year-olds are going to be like, oh, I'm just going to focus on my books.
Drug dealers,
No, kids are not
listen,
going to do that.
Drug dealers can make money, but they're not safe. They're not.
No one's saying
They're
that.
not
No one's
free to
saying that.
even
No one's
enjoy
saying that.
themselves because they're always
No
scared.
one's saying
So
that.
why the hell are we trying to justify? Listen, if you're out there and you're a young person, okay, don't do drugs.
See,
first
this
of
is
all.
why I said
Don't sell drugs because it's not going to end well. You're going to make it's a short-term living.
That's common sense. We all know that. That's not the point anyone's
but then
making.
we
No
can't
one's
be-
making that
We
point.
shouldn't debate whether you should do drugs or not. It's
No
not a
one's
debate.
debating that
You
either.
should be doing it.
Again, that's not
You
the
are
point.
debating because I'm
I'm just
shouldn't.
saying you can't say
Arguing.
to kids, oh, you can't say to people who are doing it, oh, you should just not do it.
So when you've grown up in a family where people around you are drug dealers and that's kind of what they do.
That's
if
all
you've
you
not
know.
Found, if you've not
Exactly.
found
So
a
what do you
strong
expect
moral
them to do?
compass in something else, you're gonna find it very hard to just. You can see the other way, but you are likely
Bro,
to
there's
choose
literally
not
children
to
in the
be.
bandos,
You know
bro,
what?
and the flipping cousins shit
No,
woke up
you know what?
Bando
I can
baby.
understand if you're 10.
Bando baby
like-
29. He was a bando baby.
And-
He was born in
and-
a bando.
And I understand young kids maybe having that idea of, yeah, I want to do this because this is all I know, yeah. But when you're 18,
And that's still all you know.
how? I'm saying, don't.
What do you mean?
Wait, you've grown. Don't you know better at that
Yeah,
point?
but Sam,
You don't know what that's all you know means.
Sam,
That's all you know means.
I'm
That's
sorry,
all
if
you
you're
know.
Sam, you
Sam,
can't
wait,
remove that
wait.
child can't remove us from
No,
the environment.
you know what?
I
You're
know.
a child. You're 18.
Yeah,
That's all you know. You've grown up in a certain way, yeah. Especially when you're a teenager. Up until like even in your 20s, you're still brought up with certain morals, certain understandings, certain ideologies that your parents, your environment have taught you. That when I say that's all you know, some people that is all they literally know. There's people in like who are 25, 30, and they're still got the same like mindset that had when they were 15 because that's what they've been brought up with. You can't just say to someone then, oh, but you know more. You should know better.
Bro,
No, but that's all
But
they've
don't
been
you
brought
think
up with.
if
And I'm not saying that it's
30 and
right.
you don't know better, you're a monk. You're 30 and you still have the age of someone who's 15. You have the
Not
same
an age,
mindset.
not an
Fine. You have the
age.
same mindset. You still have the
In
same
certain
values.
things.
That is dumb. Do you know why? Grow up. 30.
Some
Your age and getting married and actually doing real
No
jobs.
one's saying
you still know the same
no one's
thing.
saying they're not getting
No,
married.
dumb.
No one's saying they're not getting kids.
All I'm saying is do better, guys. I have nothing else left to say.
Yeah, no, I'm finishing it. And that's the end of the podcast.
Cause I'm way too grown. Don't go on my phone. Get up off work, get a hit them rolls. I'll do for her. I don't think she knows. On the run, life gets crazy. And right now, they let not phase me. 1K kid like Paige. Got demons.